Yo, hey, what up, man? You gotta really want that shit, man. But nah, so it's currently like 10:30 p.m., right? And I have been studying like nonstop for this fucking Python class. And through this whole time, I've been, counting my calories and making sure everything is staying on the up and up. And I'm hitting my cardio, hitting hard workouts, and I'm like grinding this fucking class. And I just got done with it, and I failed, right? And as soon as I realized that I failed, like I started going through this little loop where like all everything I've been doing for no reason, and like I had the insurmountable urge to go get me some freaking sloppy Mexican food where I'm just eating quesadillas and taking a bunch of so many grams of fat and just getting some comfort food to make me feel better, right? And and as that urge like lingered and looped around my brain and ruminated, I thought of a quote that Brandon Carter said. Brandon Carter said, "Successful people, well, unsuccessful people make excuses, and successful people make it shit work." I'm like, damn. And I was also listening to like another YouTuber named Luther. I forgot his last name. My bad, nigga. If you watching, which you probably not, but it is what it is. But he was talking about how like becoming lean, because obviously the title of the video is, well, title of all these videos is going to be from Fat Swole to Aesthetic God. And to become an aesthetic god, you have to already have that identity, right? And James Clear said your identity is just your repeated beingness. So all this shit is looping around my head when I'm pissed off, and that kind of helped me make the decision that I want to, right? Like I'm sitting there and I'm contemplating different things. I'm hungry, right? I'm in a caloric deficit. And then cardio, I hit my steps. I worked out pretty hard, and I've used a lot of mental energy to get to a point where now I'm just sitting here. I gotta take this test again, right? And there's a lot of pressure on me taking this test because I'm getting the GI Bill. So if I don't finish all my classes in time, I'll be losing out on like 2,500 a month. All right. That may not be a lot to you because you a rich nigga, but that's a pretty penny to me. You feel me? It's not like everything, but I wouldn't want to lose that. You know what I mean? So it's kind of the thing that I wanted to talk about, the thing that I wanted to bring up the most is just becoming an aesthetic god, right? Or becoming lean or getting anything, you have to become that person. It has to be a part of your identity. And James Clear said in Atomic Habits that your identity is literally just your repeated beingness, right? So when I was thinking about that shit, I'm like, damn. And this is for other situations as well, but I was like, specifically this situation, I'm like, damn, who do I want to repeatedly be? Like, I want to be an aesthetic, lean physique person, right? With, you know, six packs, obliques for the freaks, shoulder to waist ratio, like all kind of shit. I want to be looking good. When I take my shirt off, I want to feel confident. I want to look in the mirror like, damn, that nigga sexy. Not just because he got a little bit of muscle and shit. It ain't really showing too much I'm a big nigga, man. Fuck you talking about? But it ain't showing too much like right now. But I really want that shit. You know what I mean? And that's a little bit more about me, man. I've been on a fucking cut for the last 3 years. Ups and downs. Ups and downs. I've been tracking calories on and off for the last 3 years. Still haven't seen a six pack, man. You know what I mean? And honestly, is because of situations like the situation I'm in right now. And I would get to a point where I would have to choose. All right. And right now I'm choosing to repeatedly be this aesthetic god, man. So ain't too much structure in this video, you feel me? But I just want to share just a moment, right? And just the mindset that it takes, because you gonna see me, like I'm gonna post pictures of my physique before and after. You're gonna see me get to that goal. And like you may be either in a similar position as me, a fat swole motherfucker. You may be skinny fat, or you may just want to see somebody actually achieve their goals. And I'm gonna leave off with this quote, another quote from Brandon Carter. I watch that nigga all the time, right? But the quote is, if you don't sacrifice for your goals, then your goals become the sacrifice. So if I don't sacrifice just a little bit of, like, comfort, if I don't sacrifice, you know, the comfort of not going to sleep hungry, you know what I mean? 'Cause that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drink some fucking water and go to sleep, and read a book until I knock out. If I don't sacrifice that comfort now, then my goal of getting a six pack and being an aesthetic god, of having crazy shoulder to waist ratio, of fucking having the obliques for the freaks for your bitch, so I can have her in my fucking arms, Heisman Trophy on your ass. If I don't sacrifice with that, I can't fuck your bitch. So yeah, man, it's just like, what do you want more? What do you care about more, man? Because if I don't care about this, if you don't care about something, then just don't do it. But if you do, it's gonna take some sacrifice, bro. It's not nothing in the world is free. All right, man. Y'all have a good night.